Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Now it has been quite a while, sorry about that, but what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be starting a new series. Now it's one that I'm actually quite proud of because I think I thought of it on my own. I didn't copy it from anywhere, but I'm not sure if anyone else has done it or is doing it. So if someone has done it and you know that, let me know, but I haven't copied anyone. But what we're going to be doing in this series is, a lot of you must be familiar with fantasy football. For those of you that aren't, it's basically a game where you can have different leagues, but the most common one is the Premier League. And you pick a team, I think it's 15 players out of the Premier League. And then after each game week, so after every player plays, they're awarded points depending on how well they've done in that week. So for example, if they scored, they get points for scoring and so forth. By the end of the week, you see how many points your team has accumulated, and then you go up against other teams in that. And now this series is going to be similar to that, but a little bit different. What this is going to be is a Sunday League fantasy football. Now, for those of you that don't know, I play Sunday League football myself for a team called Enfield. You probably have heard about that if you watch some of my videos. But obviously, we're only one team, and you can't really have select players. So what this series is going to be, instead of selecting players from a whole league, we're just going to have our team. I'm not going to pick any players, it's just going to be everyone in our team, and then after each game week we're going to see how many points each player gets. I'll explain the point system in a minute. So for example, if a player scores, they'll have a certain amount of points, and then if a different player might do something else, so he might score 2 and get an assist, so then that player would have a different amount of points to a different player in my team, and we're just going to see who gets the most points. And what we're going to be doing is each week we'll go through it and see how many points each person gets per week, but then there'll be a total leaderboard as well. Because Sunday League football, if you don't record the matches, then it's hard to get it involved into YouTube. Now, how the point system is going to work is as follows. There's going to be positives and negatives, so you can get added points on or you can lose points. And how these are going to work is as follows. For the positives, if you score, so any player in the team scores a goal, they'll get 5 points. If a player gets an assist, they'll be awarded 3 points. If a midfielder gets a clean sheet, they'll be awarded 1 point. So I'm just going to add, if a striker keeps a clean sheet, they don't get any points. But if a midfielder does, they get awarded 1 point. If a defender keeps a clean sheet, they're awarded 2. If a goalkeeper keeps a clean sheet, they're awarded 4. And then the man of the match, because we do man of the matches every week for the match, the man of the match of that game will be awarded an extra 5 points. And then what I've decided to do is, at the end of every match, my dad is going to rate every single player who played out of 5. So if he rates me, for example, 3, I'd get 3 points. If he rates someone else in the team 5 out of 5 for their performance, they'll get an extra 5 points, just to see just to different it out, if you get what I mean. And then the final one is, if a player completes the full game, they'll get an extra 2 points, because in Sunday League it's a lot of roll on roll off subs, so not everyone will complete the full game, but if someone does, which does happen to a few people most weeks, then they'll be awarded an extra 2 points for completing the whole game. So that is how the positives are going to work. Now we're going to move over to the negatives and see how you can lose points. The first way you can lose points is by getting a red card. It's not often in Sunday League that you even get red or yellow cards, but if you do somehow manage to get a red card, you'll get -3 points. If you get a yellow card, you'll get -1 point. And then one that is sort of common in Sunday League football, an own goal will be -2 points. And if you concede a penalty, so you give a penalty away, whether that's handball, a foul in the box or anything, but if you give a penalty away, it will be -2 points as well. So that is going to be how the points are going to be working for this series. If you guys think I've missed any out, or you just have any which you think I should add in, let me know and we can get them involved in future weeks. Sorry if this isn't very clear, but as the series progresses, you should be able to get a hang of it. So one more thing that I should add to do with the points is we actually have two goalkeepers. One does the first half and comes out in the second half, and one does the second half and comes outfield in the first half. Now, how the points are going to work for them is one of them is called Alex and one is Andrew. Now, Alex and Andrew, what is going to happen with them is, say Alex starts in goal in the first half and he keeps a clean sheet. That'll be 4 points for him because it's 4 points for a clean sheet for a goalkeeper. And then he comes out in the second half and he scores. That'll be 9 points because it's the 4 added to the 5 that he scored. So he'll be marked as a goalkeeper in the first half and then as whatever position he plays in the second half. And that'll go for the other way around with Andrew. And if you have any questions about it, because I know my explanation hasn't been that good, feel free to ask and I will answer any questions that you have. If you have any ideas which I could possibly add in, let me know and I'll think about that as well. What is basically going to happen, just a quick summary, every week the players will be marked depending on the point system which I just showed you, and then each week we'll have a look at how many points each player got and then we'll add it to the total leaderboard to see how everyone's doing over the long term. So that is it. I'm sorry the explanation was a bit not good, but I tried my best. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more of this series, leave it a like. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.